Let's get straight into it.
Welcome to Translatable. I'm Dwayne Wade.
And I'm Zaya Wade. And welcome to Translatable. Translatable aims to serve as a community safe space for youth to express themselves through a number of creative outlets. Here at Translatable, we focus on communities of color, center the most marginalized, and emphasize the importance of parents and family.
Translatable is also a resource hub for parents, families, and support system of the LGBTQIA+ youth. For our family, we were blessed to have a community of supporters and knowledgeable experts who could swiftly arm us with the tools we needed to support Zaya in her journey. We recognize the lack of digestible and relatable information available to youth and families, especially communities of color. And to this day, we are still learning. I'm so very proud of the daughter that I've had the opportunity to raise. She has been my biggest educator and inspiration of what it means to be true to you. That's why it's so important to create a collaborative space for the community to participate in the conversation and express themselves freely.
Now let's have some fun. Over the next few months, we'll be rolling out content, resource guides, and interactive features where we can hear from you.
We want to emphasize that the learning never stops. You can expect to see ever evolving content and resources to keep you up to date on Translatable.
So make sure to sign up for email updates. We're just getting started.
When Dwayne Wade came out a few years ago and said his child wanted to transition from male to female, there was a mixed emotion online. A lot of people were for it, a lot of people were against it. You know, there was mixed emotions on social media, on blog pages, on the news outlets, on basketball forums, etc. Now, Dwayne Wade came out publicly and said, even on the Ellen DeGeneres show, that it was about him learning from Zaya. It was about him understanding how Zaya was feeling and what Zaya was going through, etc. However, a lot of people were a little bit taken back by it. They were like, it smells like an agenda here. And he said, no, this is just about me learning about Zaya and Zaya's ways and what Zaya's feeling and what Zaya's going through, and me being able to relate and communicate with Zaya so that I can be in good relations with Zaya and what Zaya's going through both mentally and physically. Now a few years go by and all of a sudden it's translatable. We're creating an app. We're going to make it more accessible and more open for people of color. And it's like, whoa, hang on a minute. You just said that it was about you understanding Zaya and that there was no agenda. And now you want to now start promoting it to the masses, especially targeting people of color. So I guess it's fair to say that there was an agenda all along because they planned. Even Zaya said it in the Translatable Instagram reel. You know, Zaya said that we've been planning this for months. So you plan to monopolize and capitalize off of this. So it's clear that there was an agenda then, because you've been planning for a way to create this app that's going to reach out to the masses. Anyway, let's start reading this article. Dwayne Wade and his 16-year-old daughter Zaya have launched a major online platform for transgender children and their families. The two recently debuted Translatable, a safe space for LGBTQ youth to express themselves, and it is a resource hub for their parents, families, and support systems, per the website. Shortly after receiving the Elevate Prize Catalyst Award in Miami on Thursday, May the 23rd. Dwayne Wade, who is 42, couldn't help but admire his daughter in an interview with People. During the conversation, Wade commended Zaya for uplifting other trans youth just 4 years after she came out publicly. So for the people who said that it was an agenda, they're correct. You know, 4 years ago, Zaya comes out, and then 4 years down the line, you're now creating an app, you want to monopolize off of it. So it clearly seems like there was a lot and a big thought process behind it. Like, we're going to make the big announcement. So 4 years ago, which would be 2020. Then in 2024, we'd launch that app. And then, you know, it seems like everything is, you know, being planned here. So it does seem like an agenda that's being pushed, especially to people of color, POCs. You will hope as a parent that your kid feels comfortable to communicate with you when they're confused and they're looking for answers, Wade continued. Whatever it is they are experiencing, that they feel comfortable enough to express those things to you. You won't want it to be someone else. At the end of the day, they're your kids, but you have to create the environment for that. Wade has long advocated for Zaya's gender identity in public appearances, even alongside his wife, actress Gabrielle Union Wade. Number one, I don't understand why D Wade has to be an ambassador for Translatable. Like, why do you need an app that you need to put your face on and you need to market so that kids can talk with their parents or guardians about how they're feeling? I grew up back in the day, so call me old fashioned, but how it was back then was kids literally just had to sit down and communicate with their parents. They didn't need no app. They didn't need Dwayne Wade's face on that app. None of that. You know, kids could just talk with their parents and parents could talk with their kids and they could build on a relationship without a device, without an app, without something there that should be prompting a conversation between parent and child. I'll be following what comes next to this, but for now, let's see some of the comments and let's see what people have to say about this. Then I'll wrap up the video. The comment section is only filled with 23 comments. So plus 10 likes is very good for the comment section. Top comment, it's not his daughter. It's his son. Father of the Year award goes to not you. WTF? Dwayne Wade should be ashamed of himself. I lost all respect for Dwayne Wade. I'm not going to call no little boy a girl. Last and final comment I'm going to read. Get lost, Dwayne. Stop shoving this stuff down people's throats. You see, people have clocked the agenda. You know, it's one thing you accepting how Zaya is, which, okay, cool. You know, accept how Zaya is, but then it's another thing, you know, for you monopolizing and capitalizing off it and marketing it to everyone. Like, people of color, look, this is our app coming out. Like, if you're curious, if anything, you know, just download that app. Here's that app. And, you know, see how you like it. See if you can communicate a little bit. And it's like, whoa, hang on. You just said that you was just accepting it for your family, which everyone was like, okay, cool. You can do you. I had no comment for it, you know, do you, like, cool. But it's another thing shoving it down people's throats and marketing it to, you know, the POC community, the people of color community. So people have clocked onto it and, you know, people are not happy. Those were actually the politically correct, okay comments I could show. And the other comments that were there were just, yeah, you can just imagine how they were just slating D Wade. He was getting it in the comment section. But I said, hey, I'm not going to show those ones. I'll just show like what, you know, represents the majority of the comments, which was the ones that I just read out. So yeah. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you at the next video. Peace.